It's like if I've done this before. Hi, my name is Jonathan Camiré, and I have a business called Camiracles. I bake gluten-free and vegan cupcakes. I live in this house with 7 other guys as part of a ministry team. So we get to know the neighbors and the kids. One of the best ways to get to know your neighbors is to just go and knock on the door and say, "Hi, I'm your neighbor," and you bring baked goods. Yeah, one of our neighbors, he's a young boy, about 6 years old. When he sees the cake, he just jumps up and down. He's just so happy and ecstatic. More power, the better. So this house used to be a crack cocaine house. It would be the harbor of the neighborhood, maybe even in Vanier. And now this house is seen as a light in the neighborhood where we get to know our neighbors. Well, I started cooking when I was very young, about the age of 8. And after a little while, started baking and exploring with banana cakes and pizza and all that fun stuff. And started making this business because I have a lot of friends who have dietary restrictions. And so I started baking gluten-free and vegan cupcakes and cakes so that they can be included as well in the holidays and in the birthday parties and all those fun activities. I am putting ice in the oven, believe it or not. It's like magic. Usually when the cakes are in the oven, I have about half an hour, so I practice my French horn. I do come up with my own recipes. I usually start with different types of recipes, so like regular cakes, and then vegan cakes, and then gluten-free cakes, and I put them one beside the other, and I just try to combine them and come up with something, and then trial and error, and then finally I come up with something I like. I figured that it's a niche, I can make some money off of it, and I can reach out to more people that way if I have a business. So I can get the name out and have bake for weddings and corporate events and all those types of events. The first wedding that I baked, I think it was just so great because he was one of my roommates, and he moved out, and it was kind of heartbreaking, but we were so happy for him. Yeah, he was very great to work with. They were so generous with me, and we were just very easy to cater for. And we had these really nice kind of wooden plates for the cakes that made them look so good. And it was, yeah, my first wedding, and it went so well. It was just great to work with them. Yeah, don't really have a written recipe for this. It smells so good. My goal is to one day eventually move into a commercial kitchen. Usually I have to warn my roommates a few days before to let them know that I'm going to be baking all day long, so they can, you know, at least know that I'm going to be taking the whole kitchen, because I usually take the entire kitchen. They are very supportive, and I think especially when I remind them by giving them a cupcake afterward, I think they really appreciate it. They are very kind and gracious to me. That's all I can say.